Hello and welcome to the Daily English News program on Azərbaycan Televiziya. I'm Ilham. President of Azerbaijan İlham Aliyev received the credentials of Sir Ahmed El-Bikaya Hamadi, the newly appointed ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary of the Islamic Republic of Mauritania on December 3rd.
The ambassador presented his credentials to the head of state. President Ilham Aliyev hailed the traditional and friendly relations between Azerbaijan and Mauritania, which is evident in their mutual support and cooperation in international organizations, particularly within the United Nations. The president emphasized the importance of deepening bilateral relations across various sectors, with an emphasis put on expanding political ties, organizing reciprocal visits, and developing economic and trade ties to enhance cooperation between the two nations. Expressing his gratitude for the kind words, Ambassador Hamadi conveyed the greetings and best wishes of Mauritania's President Mohamed Ould Cheikh El Ghazouani. He also noted that the Mauritanian president had tasked him with further expanding and strengthening relations between the two countries. The head of state thanked the ambassador for the greetings and requested him to pass on his own regards to his Mauritanian counterpart. Ambassador Hamadi congratulated Azerbaijan on the successful hosting of COP29 and praised the country's achievements and rapid development under President Ilham Aliyev's wise leadership. He pointed out the significant potential for cooperation between the two countries in sectors such as healthcare, education, agriculture, fisheries, and mining. The ambassador also requested consideration of scholarship opportunities for Mauritanian students in Azerbaijan. The meeting also discussed the creation of working groups to explore the potential for enhancing economic and trade relations, as well as the organization of reciprocal visits. Cooperation in science and education was also addressed during the conversation.
President Ilham Aliyev received the credentials of Enrique Jaime Calderón, the newly appointed ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary of the Republic of El Salvador.
The ambassador presented his credentials to the head of state. President Ilham Aliyev had a conversation with the ambassador. During their meeting, the head of state expressed confidence that Ambassador Calderón would spare no efforts to deepen bilateral relations, particularly by establishing effective cooperation with Azerbaijani authorities. The Azerbaijani leader highlighted the importance of exploring opportunities in various fields, especially economic cooperation. The ambassador expressed his satisfaction with El Salvador's participation in COP29, congratulating President Ilham Aliyev on its successful organization. He noted that the organization of the event, alongside Azerbaijan's achievements and the beauty of Baku, had made a lasting impression on the El Salvadoran delegation. Ambassador Calderón also reminded that this year marked the 25th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Azerbaijan and El Salvador. He emphasized the importance of furthering cooperation and identifying potential investment opportunities in his country in areas such as infrastructure, transportation, and energy. He also praised Azerbaijan's success in the energy sector and expressed a keen interest in learning from the country's expertise. President Ilham Aliyev underscored the importance of increasing awareness about both countries among the people and business communities, which would help advance bilateral relations. The discussions also highlighted the significant potential for cooperation between Azerbaijan and El Salvador in sectors such as the economy, trade, tourism, education, and more.
The head of our state also received the credentials of Mohammed Saleh Ahmed Turayak, the newly appointed ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary of the Republic of Yemen.
Mohammed Saleh Ahmed Turayak presented his credentials to the head of state. President Ilham Aliyev had a conversation with the ambassador. The Azerbaijani president recalled his meeting with the vice chairman of the Presidential Leadership Council of Yemen during COP29, noting that it was the first such meeting at this level in the history of bilateral relations. The head of state emphasized the importance of implementing the issues discussed during that meeting. President Ilham Aliyev highlighted the need for continued mutual support on the international stage and the exploration of opportunities in the economic sphere, including trade, investment, and other areas. The ambassador first conveyed greetings from Rashad Mohammed Al-Alimi, president of the Presidential Leadership Council of Yemen, along with his wishes for new successes in the well-being of the Azerbaijani people to President Ilham Aliyev. He also extended the greetings of the Yemeni people to the people of Azerbaijan. The head of state expressed gratitude for the greetings and asked the ambassador to pass on his regards to the president of the Presidential Leadership Council. Mohammed Saleh Ahmed Turek also expressed gratitude to President Ilham Aliyev for the support extended to Yemen within international organizations to date, stating that they highly appreciate it. The ambassador congratulated President Ilham Aliyev on the excellent organization of COP29, emphasizing that the event showcased the vice leadership of the Azerbaijani president to the world. He said that participants in COP29 once again witnessed Azerbaijan's strength and power under the leadership of President Ilham Aliyev. Mohammed Saleh Ahmed Turek extended his congratulations to President Ilham Aliyev on the liberation of Azerbaijani territories, fondly recalling his recent visit to Karabakh and stating that he felt honored by it. The ambassador expressed great admiration for the restoration and reconstruction efforts carried out in Karabakh under the leadership of the president. He described the rapid building of cities, transportation hubs, and tunnels as another manifestation of the strength of the Azerbaijani state. The diplomat noted that Yemen has always stood by Azerbaijan and assured that he would spare no effort in strengthening the ties between the two brotherly countries. The ambassador also expressed Yemen's interest in cooperating with Azerbaijan in the economic sphere and stressed the importance of organizing a visit of Yemeni business people to Azerbaijan in this regard. The ambassador mentioned that many Yemeni students studied in Azerbaijan during the Soviet era and those specialists contributed to Yemen's development in various fields. He underscored the significance of continuing the tradition of Yemeni students studying in Azerbaijan. During the conversation, both sides highlighted the successful cooperation between Azerbaijan and Yemen within international organizations, emphasized the importance of exploring cooperation opportunities in areas such as the economy, trade, education, healthcare, culture, and other fields.
Next year, Azerbaijan can host the ECO Summit. This was stated by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ceyhun Bayramov, during the 28th meeting of the ECO Council of Ministers. The minister emphasized the importance of the 28th meeting, highlighting the progress made since the ECO meeting held in Shashar last year and discussed further collaboration plans among member states. Given that many ECO countries are landlocked, Bayramov stressed the importance of regional transportation and infrastructure projects like the North-South Corridor, the Trans-Caspian Middle Corridor, East-West, the Digital Silk Road, and the Baku-Tbilisi-Kars Railway. These projects will enhance regional connectivity, including linking around with Azerbaijan's Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and Eastern Zangezur. U.S. Ambassador to Azerbaijan, Mark Levy, has resigned from the diplomatic service. In a statement released, the ambassador noted that the reason for his resignation is his health. Since coming to Baku, I have benefited from excellent medical attention, but recent test results indicate that it's time for me to return home to focus fully on my health. So I will retire shortly after the finish of this exceptionally busy but exceptionally successful 2024 calendar year. We have fostered deeper economic cooperation, especially in the transition from traditional to renewable energy, and our close cooperation to produce a successful outcome at COP29 has demonstrated that the governments of the United States and Azerbaijan can work together to change the world for the better when we put our minds to it, reads the statement. Azerbaijan has been elected to chair the Central and Eastern European Regional Group for 2 years and to be a member of the 16th Conference of the Parties to the UN Convention to Combat Desertification COP16 Bureau. According to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, our country will also hold the vice presidency of the Conference of the Parties of the organization during the presidency. The group includes 15 countries from Central and Eastern Europe and Azerbaijan. The main tasks of the COP16 Bureau, in which 12 regions are represented, are to monitor the implementation of COP decisions and to organize work for future COP meetings. The COP Bureau also monitors the implementation of commitments. That was all for today. Thank you for being with us. Stay well.